Hello everyone, so in this video I want to share with you about label tag in HTML. So as we already know, label tag we used to use it on form and to labeling the input. Uh, this is very important because it is for accessibility for our user, and label tag is actually an inline element, except, except we adding break tag before it. And by definition, form controls refer to the elements inside a form element. Example of form controls include the input with text type, the number type with the radio type, with checkbox type, text area, button, and so on. The ultimate advantage is that with labeling a form control is that the form control gets bound to the label. So it means that the user doesn't have to click only the input before it becomes active. So the user could click the label, and as we can see here, we have an input, and when we click the label, the input will be clicked also. It is very useful when we have maybe some user that is special, that he needs to use keyboard and screen reader to navigate our pages, our website, or our form. So the screen reader will read the name here and let the user know that he or she should write down or input some text, or maybe some data here to fulfill the form. How we use label tag? Yeah, actually there is two ways you can use the label tag. That is as a standalone element by binding a form control like this. We are using for, or we can use it as a wrapping for the form control itself. Let's go deep dive into the practice. Here we already have index.html. I have prepared this before for our lab today. We have so basic, very basic HTML file. That here we already have a form, a label, and an input with ID name. As you can see here, the label has 4, and its value is name. Same with the ID of the input beside below this label tag. So the for here actually used to become targeting, to target what input, what form control will it belongs to. When it is like this, as we can see, this label is belongs to the input with ID name. So when we click the screen reader read the label, it will activate the input itself here. This is the first way we can utilize label tag. Then we are going to the second ways. The second way is you can use the label here to wrap its children or its form control here, and we doesn't need this for and the ID here. We no need of them, and you can see it as simple as like this: label, name, and what is the input. And let's we see in the browser, let's we refresh it first, that this form is this form behavior is the same with the previous way we implement the label of this form control. As we can see, when we click it here, we can write it down like that. So when we click the label here, name, the input will be active and we can write down some text here. This is the second way. And what should we choose? It depends. What do you like? For me, I like to use this method, the wrapping method. In some cases that when I'm wrapping it around the form control behavior that I want it to be is not maybe disturbed. If it disturbed, then I will choose the first method like this. I will choose this method when wrapping its form control is disturbing or changing its behavior that I want it to become. So actually I am using these two ways in different scenarios, so I would get benefit of these two ways. I think it is for the label tag video. And I want to add something that I'm sorry because I'm not uploading video lately because I am sick lately and now I already recovered. And actually when I am reaching 10 subs, I actually starting to think that I want to make a series of video that is more structured. As you can see, my videos backwards not structured at all. It's an unstructured video. One and another video is not linked and it has no uh, links at all. It has nothing to. It is not in a one category that is structured or in order. But after I got 10 subscriber, I started to think that I want to make more structured videos so uh, you all can follow along my video by video and become a web developer at the end and get a job, hired and get paid. So I think that is about uh, the explanation of my last video. Actually, I want to know what do you think about this video, and I want to know more about what do you guys want to see in my channel, what video or what technology that I should reveal or review. And I want to know, do you like how I speak like this? And I actually want to improve myself, my pronunciation, my grammar. Want to improve it at, at once. And I also want to share my knowledge, my skills, and get a community that will support me. And I think after this, I can continue to make new video every day. And for the series first, that I want to make a videos about from zero to ready to get job of web developer, maybe just front end web developer learning path. And for the first structured video, I want to maybe continue the microservices video about. Well, actually, lastly, I watched microservices chat series and it is discontinued, and I feel very sad about it, and I actually want to see more about this video, but I think the creator actually already uh, not plan to continue the series, and I want to continue the series. And let me know in the comment, should I continue that series or maybe not. And thank you for supporting me until now, and see you later.